You know, what if the next time you hear a fire alarm, the first responders on the scene aren't even human? It sounds like something straight out of science fiction, right? Well, robot firefighters are no longer just a movie idea. They are quickly becoming a reality. Today, we're going to dive into how this incredible technology could literally change everything we know about firefighting.
So this is really the core question we're exploring, because as AI, drones, and robotics get more and more advanced, the entire job of firefighting is on the edge of a massive, massive transformation. Let's break down how this would actually work.
For years, movies have shown us these kind of clunky, futuristic robots battling giant fires. The reality today, though, it's so much more sophisticated. So you can forget the idea of a single, walking, talking robot. Instead, I want you to think of a whole integrated system, a team of intelligent drones, ground robots, and advanced sensors all working together seamlessly. To really see the potential here, let's step into one of the most dangerous situations you can imagine for a firefighter, a high-rise inferno. This is exactly the kind of place where this technology could make a real life or death difference. Okay, picture this. A fire breaks out on the 40th floor of a skyscraper. For human firefighters, this is a total nightmare. The fire is incredibly hard to get to, and it puts them at enormous risk from smoke, extreme heat, and even the building collapsing. This is where human limits are pushed to their absolute breaking point.
So, with the human team facing that kind of danger, it's time to deploy the AI first responders. And believe it or not, the first wave of this response actually comes from the air.
And just look at what these smart drones can do. They can fly right up to a broken window and spray water or foam directly on the flames. They can drop these specialized fire bombs, which are basically small chemical extinguishers to knock the fire down. And what's absolutely crucial, they're sending live video back to the command center using smart cameras to find and attack the hottest parts of the fire first. And this is their biggest advantage. Drones aren't scared of heights, they don't get tired. If one gets damaged, another one can just immediately take its place. They give you this relentless, precise attack from the outside, all while keeping human firefighters safely out of harm's way. All right, now let's move inside the building. For a person, the inside of that apartment is a blacked-out, toxic mess. You can't see, you can't breathe without gear. But for an AI robot, it's a completely different world. They can be built to be totally unaffected by smoke, using special cameras that can see right through it all. And this gives the robots a kind of superpower: preparation. Before an emergency ever happens, a robot can just patrol a building, scanning every single room to build a perfect 3D map in its memory. So when a fire does break out, it doesn't need to find its way. It already knows the layout and can instantly figure out the fastest and safest path to take. So what happens when a robot finds someone who's injured and can't walk? Well, there are specialized stretcher robots being developed that can pull off a rescue with incredible precision. First, they find the person, then they use mechanical arms to gently lift them, secure them safely on the stretcher, and then navigate through all the debris and tight corners to carry them to safety. But this isn't just about individual robots doing their own thing. The real game changer is putting them all together into a single, coordinated team, what some people are calling a smart swarm. It works just like a human squad, where every unit has a special job. You've got drones providing the attack from the air, you've got search robots methodically clearing rooms, stretcher robots are on standby for rescues, and they're all talking to each other, sharing information in real time. If a search bot finds someone, it instantly pings that location to a stretcher bot. It's a perfectly coordinated dance. And that, right there, is the power of this AI fire squad. It operates without panic, without fear, with just maximum speed and efficiency. And it's ready to go at a moment's notice. So all of this brings us to that ultimate question. Are robots going to completely replace human firefighters? Well, the answer seems to be no. But the job itself? That's about to change dramatically. The future of firefighting really looks more like a partnership. You let the robots do the stuff that is just incredibly dangerous for people. Going into burning buildings, breathing toxic smoke, climbing over unstable debris. Meanwhile, humans take on the roles that need judgment, empathy, and strategy, making the tough command decisions, comforting victims, and planning the whole rescue operation. And this quote just captures it perfectly. The firefighter of the future might spend less time holding a heavy hose and a lot more time managing a team of AI assets from a safe command post, using screens and AI to direct the fight from a distance. So that's where this technology is heading. And it leaves us with one last really crucial question. Is this a brilliant idea that's going to save countless lives, Or is it just too risky to put our trust in AI when the stakes are literally life and death? It's definitely a lot to think about.